Here's all the parts laid out. Here's the horns taken apart. Okay, so here's all the parts laid out. There's the horn taken apart. Hold on. Hang on, let me show you. So, you have to take the covers off the horn buttons. Okay, you have to watch. That bracket had to be taken off, or cover had to be taken off with the extra bolts. This truck is a platinum edition. Okay, so we're taking the bumper off. This is a platinum edition. You see 2 bolts are hidden behind that sensor. This is the driver's side. This is the passenger side. See all 4 bolts? Anyways, this is a platinum edition. You can see there's 2 bolts there. The other 2 bolts are hidden behind this sensor. On the other side, there's all 4 bolts. This is the passenger side. This is the driver's side. There's the sensor out. See, the bumper's been released now. There's your bumper. So the main problem on this is this bolt only you can't get a socket on, so you have to use wrenches. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, all the air lines are plumbed. Except for the main line coming from the compressor. Trying to install it over here. There's the bracket you put in the frame. Alright, so we got that in. That one's a pain in the ass to get behind the wiring. Gotta move this line up above it. This goes behind it. Alright, so if this slot was a little bit bigger, you'd be able to get it in, but you can't move it far enough onto the frame to get the mount to work.
Otherwise you just spin your
Alright, so with a little persuasion with a hammer and a pry bar, we were able to get the brackets in. The best way is to bolt this bolt first to the bracket and then manhandle this to get it in. This bracket, this notch should have been a little bit bigger to allow more adjustment on this side-to-side adjustment. Watch your hand. You can see all the screws are in now. We're about 2 hours in. All your brackets are in, all your bolts are in. Our only concern is this is a Platinum Edition truck, and this is where the compressor is supposed to go, or the compressor is supposed to go, and we're not sure what we're going to do with this yet. That is the driver's side bracket we were having the problems with. The passenger side bracket went in, no worries. Okay, so this is the compressor bracket and the compressor mounted. So there's the pressure switch. This should have been wired before we put it in, but the instructions say to install the tank first, so we're having to lower the tank to get to that switch. So that's the compressor mounted. Pretty straightforward, cool bracket, bolts on the other side. It's a big nut right there. Okay, so everything is all mounted. All pretty straightforward after that. You see the brackets. Got to run the lines still. That's what we're doing now is the plumbing. Sorry, it might be a little blurry. There's your compressor. Pretty easy. There's your pressure switch. That was a pain in the butt. Alright, trying to get the focus in. Now we're just running the lines down the frame to the front. The one thing that they don't do is on this solenoid here, it's not wired out of the box. You have to disassemble it and wire it, and they tell you to do that almost last. It's easier to do it first before you before you mount it. Go ahead and pre-wire it. Hopefully they'll start wiring it direct, but the reason they don't is they want to run one wire all the way back to the compressor without any connectors. So everything's on. It's been about 4 hours so far. We did take a lunch break. Much easier up in the air. Most people at home aren't going to have a 4-post rack to get the truck off the ground. Definitely recommend having a shop do it. That's what we did and what we are. All that's left is firing it up. As soon as he's got it all plumbed, we'll come out and do that. Okay, everything's installed. We're getting ready to install the switch. Here's the horn test. Horn works. Now we just got to hook it to the switch. All right, it's all put back together. Give her a hit. There's the fill station plug. Alright, so this customer wanted it mounted or hooked off of the #1 switch on the overrider. Hit it.